Logic is the study of correct reasoning. Logicians study questions such as, what are the truth conditions of various kinds of sentences? When is an argument valid? How do we determine the validity of a deduction? What characterizes a sound and complete logical system? Logicians study logical concepts, propositions, arguments, and systems. What do words and expressions such as not, and, or, if, then, everything, something, nothing, necessary, and possible mean? What truth conditions do negations, conjunctions, disjunctions, and conditional sentences have? How does the validity of an argument depend on the logical properties of such concepts? How do we construct a logical system? Logic is often divided into three parts: syntax, semantics, and proof theory. Syntax deals with the grammar of a logical system, semantics with its meaning, and proof theory with proofs and derivations. Logicians also talk about metalogic, which is the study of logical systems and their properties. Metalogicians study questions such as, is everything we can prove in a given system valid? Can we prove everything we want to prove in a given system? The axiomatic method, natural deduction, and semantic tableau are three popular proof methods. These are different ways of constructing proofs and derivations. Logic is sometimes defined as the study of arguments. An argument is a set of sentences consisting of two parts: a set of premises and a conclusion. The premises are meant to support the conclusion. An argument is valid if and only if it is necessary that, if all the premises are true, then the conclusion is true. Equivalently, an argument is valid if and only if it is impossible for all the premises to be true, while the conclusion is false. An argument is sound if and only if it is valid and all its premises are true. A valid argument can have a false conclusion, but only if at least one premise is false. In a sound argument, the conclusion is true. There are different kinds or branches of logic. We can speak of propositional logic, predicate logic, modal logic, temporal logic, deontic logic, and so on. Propositional logic studies truth functions expressed by words such as not, and, or, and if. Predicate logic studies arguments whose validity depends on words such as everything, something, and nothing. Modal logic studies modal concepts, propositions, arguments, and systems. The words necessary, possible, and impossible are used to express three basic modalities. Temporal logic is the logic of time. According to this kind of logic, sentences can have different truth values at different times. Deontic logic is the logic of norms. It studies normative concepts such as obligatory, permitted, and forbidden, as well as normative propositions, arguments, and systems.